So editing your work and making sure that you use the correct words in the right places is going to enable clear communication, accuracy and clarity when you're writing or trying to convey some ideas. Selection of the correct words reduces expression problems as well, such as these two mentioned below. These problems do cause confusion and boredom in the audience. Okay, so now we know what editing is. So now we know what editing is and the importance of it. We can have a look at some examples. So example 1, a passage is, as the dark stairway loomed ahead, the girl became increasingly more and more frightened and scared. The sounds that filled her ears caused her to shudder internally as she descended further and further towards the mysterious stairway. So if we have a look at the words in purple, we can see that these are instances of verbosity because we don't necessarily need them within this context. Mysterious down here is a good word to use. Obviously, it's a good describing word. However, because at the top we have used words such as dark stairway, loomed ahead, more and more frightened, etc., we can sort of already infer and understand that the setting is mysterious, so we don't necessarily need to write it. More and more frightened and scared, just up here, we don't necessarily need to use frightened and scared. We can instead just use something like tense, or she became increasingly nervous instead. So it's really just about making your paragraphs smaller, using less words, but to still convey the same meaning. Okay, so if we look at some more examples, these sentences are already set out for you to fill in yourself. If we look at A, it's the students read Justine Gardner's 518-page novel, Sophie's World, during class time. So just think about words there that you don't necessarily need to convey the main idea. The main idea obviously being that there are students reading a book. You're going to want to have the title and the author in there as well. Probably not necessarily the page number. So as you can see, by condensing this sentence to the students read the novel Sophie's World by Justine Gardner, you are still conveying the same idea and the same messages. However, it's just less words used, so it's more concise and it avoids reader confusion, which is what we mentioned before. Okay, so looking at the next two examples, both of them do follow the same method. So looking at C, as you can see, the main words are still used, so concise sentences is still used, and also the main ideas of the student, and the amounts of knowledge as well is also used. So the main ideas are always transferred down. However, it's literally just summarizing it a little bit, making it a little bit more easier to read.